Good day and welcome to English C1000H Honors Academic Reading and Writing. I am so happy to have you here. I hope you've taken some time to already look at a few things, and I've already noticed some of you have been logging in and contributing to the discussion. It's so great to get to know you. But I wanted to take a few moments now that you've kind of had a couple of days into the beginning of the semester busyness, and also to kind of click around and see what our class has to offer. I wanted to highlight a few things and draw your attention to them just in case you might have missed them. So if you haven't already noticed, our theme for this semester is monster theory, investigating the monsters within and the monsters without. I'm really excited about this theme. We're going to approach the concept of monsters from a number of different perspectives, and we'll discuss and delve into the symbolic, societal, political, social, psychological meanings of different monsters and their symbolism in varying societies over the course of the semester, and then also see how they might relate and connect to you and your own personal experience. It's something I'm passionate about, and something that when I first started investigating this concept, it was not very studied, but it's become its own discipline, monster theory, and is offered at many different universities to explore and delve into more. So it's really, really exciting. This is me. Hello. My hair has changed. It will change all the time. That's one of the things that I like to do, something about me. But my name is Karina Evett, and I am a cisgender heterosexual woman. It's my identity, and I have been teaching maybe even longer than many of you have been alive, 21 years. And I've taught at SEC, full-time tenured professor, for that long. Before that, I taught at Cal State Fullerton, at Saddleback College, and at Fullerton College, and at Santa Ana College, our sister college. So I have a varied experience. My expertise, my degree was in English literature, especially with an emphasis on Renaissance drama, especially Shakespeare. So Shakespeare's my bag. I also teach the American Lit class, which is also something I'm quite passionate about. Toni Morrison, as you already may know from what you've read about me so far, is one of my favorite authors. And then I've also teach women's literature and introduction to critical thinking and writing through literature, and then critical thinking and writing. So lots of different things. I also present at different conferences, have been a guest speaker at Cal State Fullerton. So I'm also engaging in the process that I'm teaching regarding writing and the writing process, critical thinking, so on and so forth. This is my welcome letter to you. I'm not going to read it for you because I think you may have already read it. That's why I chose to add a couple of extra other things about me. In terms of my work at the college at SEC, I have been in a lot of leadership positions. I've been the Academic Senate Vice President and President, in addition to just a regular senator. I've served as the Curriculum Instruction Committee Chair. I've been an equity coordinator. I'm currently the Safe Space liaison and trainer. I have also, I'm currently also the English department chair. So I'd like to share that with you because I'm really plugged into the college. I've also served on committees at the statewide academic senate and led some events there. I've also chaired some conferences in the English discipline. So I'm active on the state level as well. I've helped to put forward legislation for the betterment of community colleges and for your experience. So like many of you, I'm very active, very dedicated, very passionate, and very busy. But also, as such, I'm very plugged in, and I know where to get resources, where to guide you and support you and help plug you into areas that you might of interest now and in the future. So please meet with me, chat with me, join me in student hours so that we can go over any opportunities that there might be for you. As you'll see on one of the pages on Canvas, I am a first-generation college student, which means that I'm the first person in my family to attend college and earn a degree. And so, as such, I like to help demystify academia, demystify colleges as institutions, and I try to help guide students where they can benefit from different resources that will help them in all sorts of ways on their academic and professional and personal journeys. So you'll see that I have a lot of student services related information for you and announcements and things that might benefit you and help you work through your time here at SCC with greater ease. So that's a little bit about me. You'll learn much more as we move through the semester. If you haven't, please take a moment to look at this. This is how I live my life and infuse this ethic of love from bell hooks into my teaching philosophy as well. These books combined are about $50 at the bookstore. You'll need to use them. The bluest dye not till later in the semester. If you right now the Hawks bookstore has the Monsters book electronically for you. They have some hard copies on order. They are out of them right now. But you can always get the electronic and then wait while you're waiting for the hard copy. But I spoke to someone in the bookstore, and the hard copies should be available for you by the end of this week or by Monday at the latest. Please reach out if you have any troubles with obtaining the books, getting access to the books. I also have them on reserve at the library, so you can go into the library, go to the circulation desk, ask for the book, and then you can take pictures, make copies of the pages, or sit in the library and read it. As a reminder, I have these these student hours. I call them student hours because they're for you. So please come join me. I have tea, snacks, water, Gatorade. We can hang out and chat. I can answer questions, whatever you'd like. I also am available throughout the week via Zoom. Since this is an online class, I don't like to put a certain time period for that because I want to try to meet you when you're available. So just send me an email and then we'll plan a time that fits both of our schedules, and then we can meet via Zoom. I'm also in the Writing Center. Please sign up for the Writing Center. I'm going to encourage you to go at least once this semester. But I'm there 4 hours a week, so you can join me via Zoom or in person, but there are other hours at other times that you can meet with other professors that might fit in your schedule better. This just gives you sort of more information about our class. Please try to do your best to participate in our online discussions by the due dates. If you do, you'll be doing yourself a service, but you'll also be doing your colleagues a service, because your colleagues can't finish their assignments until you post something, because they have to respond to somebody. So please do your best to post on the Fridays so that everybody has the opportunity to post by the Saturday or Sunday response to colleagues. You do have a couple of day leeway, so if you happen to have a really busy week or you're not feeling well or up to getting the work done when you usually would, you've got a little leeway there. But I strongly encourage you not to rely on the grace period, because then you will always have a sense of being behind, and midway through about 3/4 of the way through the semester, there will not be any room for grace periods, and then you'll kind of have to double up on work, and it'll cause you more stress in the long run. So do your best, but also use it when you need it, because that's what it's there for. If you'd like to learn more about my grading philosophy, here it is. Here's my perspective on assignment philosophy. I do not do busy work. Everything has a goal and a reason and a purpose, and it's foundational and building blocks to help you succeed in completing your assignments. I let you know what that's about, what the goals and purposes are, so that it also helps demystify why I'm asking you to do what I'm asking you to do. Here's more detailed information about the grace period policy, how much time you have for different types of assignments. So please keep that in mind. And then we'll talk more about Canvas on the Canvas video that I'm going to create for you. And then here's a list of the types of assignments. Again, I want you to know exactly what to expect in this class so that nothing is a surprise. And then here's attendance. If you do not log in, it's not just logging in and looking at the site, but you actually need to contribute weekly to not be dropped from a class in an online class. I'll give you 2 weeks, sort of, especially if you're using the grace period, but I will reach out to you if I'm seeing that you're not engaging. And you should be kind of online and in the class at least 4 hours a week. So keep that in mind too. This breakdown of the grades is just an estimate approximation. Things change as we move through the semester, but we usually end between 1,000 and 1,125 points. Here's additional information to assist you with financial aid opportunities. I'm going to create a different video to go through the class schedule, so look at that one soon. I honor diversity. I celebrate diversity. I respect diversity. I think that life would be boring without diversity. So there's that. Here's about plagiarism, what that's defined as, how we will look at it in our class. Turnitin, I see it as a tool and a resource, and I hope you can use it that way. Please do look at artificial intelligence, this section, and read through and familiarize yourself with it. I think there is a place for AI, but I think that we need to use it sparingly, and we also need to use it ethically and with integrity. So please be sure to cite it if you use it, even for brainstorming. And also here's more information about what will happen for unethical use. We're still in a very interesting space with technology, so I don't automatically assume, I assume goodwill. I don't assume that people are cheating. So I will have a conversation, but I will put a 0 to prompt you to meet with me. And then we can talk about it and see, because I also acknowledge that sometimes there are false positives, so we can have that conversation. Please, if you haven't plugged into Disabled Student Services, please do. There's all sorts of accommodations there. I have gone through a number of different trainings for Umoja, the Umoja community, I went through a week-long training. I'm an equity ally, so I do my best to stay current with different resources and information and ways to support people with different identities and who are part of different communities. And so please reach out. We've got a Black Legacy Achievement Center too, an Umoja community on campus, so you can connect with other like-minded people as well. I've also been through a training and am a VetNet ally, and so I celebrate and honor our vets. And so if you haven't plugged into our Veterans Service Office, please do. There's a really great community there. I am also a Dreamer ally. I have also been through training here, and we have some great services on campus and communities on campus. I've also provided a number of resources here. You are safe with me. I'm also the Safe Space Trainer and Liaison, as I mentioned earlier, and so not only have I been through numerous trainings and trainings for trainers, but I also lead the trainings. So every safe space person you see with a safe space decal on campus, they've been through one of my trainings. And this classroom is a safe space for everyone, but the safe space program is particularly geared toward our LGBTQ plus students. When they see the safe space decal, then they know that they have met someone who is an ally and who's gone through the training. But our class is safe for all students. And here's the information here for the gender equity laws in Title IX. And then here's the English department's goals for you, what we hope you will be able to walk away with after this class. I'm so thrilled to introduce Alana Gain. She's our embedded tutor. She's a current student. She's passionate, she's smart, she's kind, and she's going to be here to work with you and support you and help work as a mentor and a guide alongside with me all semester long. Her student hours will be listed, and you'll have different opportunities. We'll talk more about it, and you'll see it on Canvas, but we'll talk more about that then. The Writing Center, here's a brief video to learn more about what the services are. Here's also a brief video that walks you through how to sign up for the Writing Center. In order to attend online in Zoom and in person, you need to sign up. It's free. Here are the different hours, and then I have also included when I'm available. These are my hours in the middle here, and then the other hours you will be meeting with another professor. Here is our pact, our expectation agreement. There's expectations for you that your colleagues and I have for you that you should have for yourself, but also you're allowed to have expectations for me. If there are things that are not listed here that you think would be worthwhile to add, please do let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. Like I've said earlier, this says you are beautiful. It gets cut off here. I'm trying to figure out how to let you see the beautiful part, but you are beautiful. And here is a list of, please take a look at this. We have so many different services, and they're all free to you. And you might need them now, you might need them in the future, but come back to this, look for this. If there's something going on, see what you might plug into now to get connected into the college community, into the different services that we offer that can help make your time here at SCC even more meaningful and enriching. And then again, this will be found in a couple different places, but also if you need any additional information about Canvas, there it is. So this is our liquid syllabus. This is a little walkthrough, a little introduction to me and our class, and I just can't wait to get to know you more and to engage with you in this online environment. Please reach out with any questions, comments, or concerns, and I'll see you online.